Good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited about today's show because we are about to blow your mind. Christina Carino is with me again from Ready, Set, Relax Therapeutic Spa. And boy, I can't wait until you see the service she and her team offer for women who are frustrated with using lots of product on their brows. Just wait. Also, we have a special guest who has a special place here at Television Park. Carlton Clay is a former news producer, but his passion is producing videos and web series. He's a lot of fun, and he has an incredible story of triumph over tragedy, as he was a cancer patient as a teenager. But I'll let him tell you that story. Okay, so back to eyebrows now, and an amazing procedure that could change your life in under 2 hours. Imagine having the eyebrows of your dreams without having to use any powders, pencils, or gels to get them. For those with overplucked or thin eyebrows or no brows at all, a temporary eyebrow tattoo called microblading may be the answer. It's a new technique that could last up to 3 years. ABC's Mara Scavacampo takes a closer look.
Big, bold brows, one of Hollywood's hottest red carpet looks, seen on everyone from Cara Delevingne to Keira Knightley. And now there's a new way to get that look, and it can last in some cases for up to 3 years.
It is more superficial and not quite as long-lasting as for outright tattooing.
It's called microblading or embroidery, a semi-permanent eyebrow tattoo using fine brushstrokes to mimic tiny eyebrow hairs. Actress Bella Thorne documenting her transformation on Snapchat this summer. Dubbed the microblading guru, Julia Millen of Brow Design International says this eyebrow ink is in high demand.
It's caught fire already, but now it's just really starting to get huge.
Millen says the process starts with sketching the brows with a pencil before beginning the microblading process. An anesthetic is added for numbing. Then tiny scratches are made on the surface of the skin before injecting a temporary dye that fades over time. But while it may be convenient, doctors warn if not done right, it could make brows look much worse.
The obvious risks are things like infection and scarring.
The procedure costs anywhere from $500 to $1,500, but it lasts 1 to 3 years, which some say is priceless.
I think it came out amazing. My mornings are going to be a lot quicker, so I'm happy about that.
What did I tell you? I'm going to blow your mind. Can you believe that? Well, Christina Carino owns Ready, Set, Relax Therapeutic Spa here in Augusta, and this is just tremendous, isn't it? The microblading,
really
and it is so popular right now. It's just exploding.
Very popular. It is the perfect alternative for people who don't want to get and do their makeup every morning. It's perfect for past chemo patients. It's perfect for women who have no eyebrows that have fallen out due to stress or whatever reasons.
Right.
You have perfect looking eyebrows that look like hair strokes.
Or those of us who have lived through enough decades where eyebrows went
Overplucked.
through tiny, thin eyebrows.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes people, their eyebrows just don't grow back.
Exactly, they don't. Eventually, you do kill the hair follicle. From overplucking, the hair just will not grow back, and that's just a fact of life.
Gee. One thing that is important to point out is that they said in the story it can go anywhere from $500 to $1,500, and you know, a lot of people expect they're going to pay around $800, but you want people to know this is affordable beauty.
It is very affordable. Erica, she starts at $400 for her services, and you do a touch-up, which is included in the first 6 weeks, and then every 2 to 3 years, maybe even 4 years, depending on how your skin takes the pigmentation and how you treat it. If you're in the sun a lot, it will fade. It is similar to a tattoo, but it is not, because it only goes below the first layer of the epidermis.
Okay. What are the concerns that people may have about infection or
everything is extremely sterile.
Side effects?
It is one blade is used per client. Gloves, everything is a completely sterile. As long as they take care of it, afterwards you are going to get some scabbing. We recommend you putting Aquaphor or something on top of it. We numb the area prior, we clean the area prior. Everything is extremely sterile.
Okay, we're going to show you this in just a moment. You're going to actually see it done here in our studio. And one of the other things that you're going to do, Christina, is eyelash extensions. Tell me quickly what that is.
Eyelash extensions is for anybody who wants to look like a Kardashian. We can get your eyes. They last, again, they can go up to 4 weeks. They are individual lashes that are glued onto each lash. Again, it saves time in the morning if you don't want to put on mascara. Very little.
They don't wash off? They don't come off in the shower?
They do not wash off in the shower. You can't get them wet for the first 24 hours.
Okay.
But after that, the glue is used, and they will eventually shed with your eye growth. But they last anywhere from how you take care of them, 2 to 4 weeks.
All right, we're going to walk over to Erica, and we have a little spa set up right now in the studio. When we come back from this break, you're going to see eyelash extensions and microblading. Don't go away.
At Miller Mott Technical College, we're here to help you work smarter.
There's always help available to you. I could go to any one of them and they would help me.
We know your life is already busy. Miller Mott has you covered with multiple start dates, flexible class schedules, and even online options. We'll help you discover different ways to pay for school. Financial aid and even military benefits are available for those who qualify. You'll work smart from the start. Miller Mott helps you choose your ideal career and then supports you with individual attention, hands-on training, and instructors with real-world experience. What's more, we'll assist you with job placement now and in the future. Classes are starting soon, so make the smart move today. Call or click now to receive your free information guide to review your options. And be sure to visit millermott.edu/TV.
It's time to work smarter.
Work smarter. Go further. Take the first step today.
It's the anniversary sale at Conn's Home Plus, and we're celebrating with 27 days of amazing deals. Like this Samsung washer-dryer pair, just $23 each a month. Save $600 on the pair. And right now, get up to 4 years no interest, plus free next-day delivery, plus free beats with select mattresses. And only Conn's has Yes Money financing. Just go to cons.com on your computer or mobile phone to apply and get approved in minutes. Then get to the anniversary sale at Conn's Home Plus.
Something like this could happen to me. I asked around and I was told to call M-I-K-E. Mike Costello.
Next, E.T., we're with Bachelor Nick after his shocking finale. Could the outcome hurt his chances on Dancing with the Stars? Plus, before This Is Us airs, E.T. has your sneak peek. Next, E.T.
Tuesday night at 7 on News Channel 6.
Well, here we are in the Jennie Spa Salon at Television Park. Who knew? Christina Carino is busy attaching eyelashes to our model, Marlena Wilson. And Christina, I've been so impressed watching you because you are applying these eyelashes one at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also paying attention to the growth of her natural eyelashes, so that you're not attaching them to eyelashes that are soon going to shed.
Right, because if you attach them to the ones that are going to shed, then they're going to fall out, faster, and the results people aren't going to be very happy with. So I'm looking for the different stages of the eyelash.
And you said eyelashes grow in 3 stages?
You have there's the beginning stage, then when they're there, and then as they shed, because there's another lash coming up.
Sure, so it has to push out the other one.
But when you put them on the ones that are about to fall out, that's when people say, oh, my lashes didn't last.
Now, what about people who wear contact lenses? Are they okay for this?
They're fine. I wear contacts, and I normally have my lashes on. Actually, Erica does my lashes. I don't wear them the day I get them put on, but the day after, the next day, they're great because I just get up and go. There's no mascara needed. I mean, you can see from one eye to the other.
The difference between Marlena's eye that you're doing and her eye. And she has eyelashes, but it's still
she has
just
eyelashes.
so dramatic.
It looks like she has a beautiful coat of mascara.
Oh,
and
it does.
lengthening them.
She is going to be thrilled when she sees that. I'm just amazed. I love it. And Marlena, I can't wait for you to see how this looks.
I'm excited to see it.
How does it feel to you?
You know, I really don't notice anything. I just feel her touching my eyelid, and otherwise, there's no pain, no nothing like that.
You don't feel like you need to rub your eye?
No.
Good.
As long as
Probably
they keep their
now
eyes
that I've said
closed.
it, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, as long as they keep their eyes closed, the glue won't go in there. That's the main thing. If somebody has a problem keeping their eyes closed for, an hour or two, they're not a good candidate because you have to keep your eyes closed.
That's fantastic. And she doesn't get them wet for 24 hours and then
Right.
she's good to go.
24 hours, she's good to go. All she's going to do is use the spoodle and brush her eyelashes in the morning. That's it.
Oh my
She can
gosh.
still wear mascara, but not waterproof, but she won't need mascara. It looks like she has a thick coat of mascara on.
That's amazing. Now, Erica, let's take a look here at what's happening with Rachel. You brought her today with one of her brows already done. She met you this morning and you got the one done. And now you have been, you first numbed the eye, or the eyebrow, I should say. And it looks like a really tiny little razor blade, doesn't it, that you're using?
Little, manual hand tool that creates really fine hair strokes to give it appearance of real hair.
And so you just kind of go over it several times?
Yeah,
because you're putting in different...
We're placing the pigment up under the first layer of the skin. And after we fill in all the empty dispersed spots, then we'll go back and redo it again to make the pigment stay a little bit better as we create the shape of the brow.
And so you're wearing this little ring that has your pigments in it right there that you're using.
Yes.
And Rachel, how does it feel to you?
You mainly feel the pressure of the blade on it. The numbing cream definitely does help. And I can tell her if I have any pain or anything, she can add more numbing cream. And if it's any pain, it feels maybe like a small paper cut, but that's about it.
It can last up to 18, 24 months, as we said before. And after the initial process, we recommend that you come back a month after for a touch-up. And that's where we'll do any corrections or filling in that did not either take or where we need to do it at.
Now, it looks to me like you're just, that would scare me. Because it looks like you're just taking ink and putting it all over her face
this
there,
is just
all
helping
over.
the pigment embedded deeper into the skin where we've done the
And then you
strokes
can
at.
just go back with a little product that's going to take that off the skin. Like when you get hair color and it gets on your hairline, and they can just wipe it away.
It's the same thing, same concept. Of course, if you're a cancer patient at the time, it's a certain period of time that you need to wait afterwards. But other than that, pretty much anyone can get it.
I know that that's one of the most shocking things with chemotherapy is when eyebrows fall out, that can really be hard for people to deal with. So I guess that if they don't ever grow back in, this is a nice alternative for people.
This is a very good alternative for those cancer patients.
Rachel, what made you interested in having this done?
Because over the years, just a little bit too much over waxing and tweezing, so my eyebrows are extremely thin, and you just get tired of coloring them in every day, and not having the flexibility to go swimming or go to the gym. I'm always checking to make sure I didn't wipe my eyebrows off.
Okay. We talked about the price of the microblading. What about the price of a set of lashes?
Lashes start at $175 a set, and fills go from anywhere from $40 to $60. Depending on how they take care of them. If somebody's going to the gym every day, they're not going to last as long because they're sweating, they're going to rub their eyes. Somebody who, is active but just takes care of them, they can last up to 6 weeks. Done with one eye. I'll take this patch off.
We'll get back to the Jennie Spa a little later, but first, Marlena's finished eyelashes.